students, in this video I am going to start your programming, and in this video we will learn how to write programs and both the things you have to keep in mind whenever you are writing a program. Okay students, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe it and press the bell icon so that for the next upcoming videos you will get notification. So let's start. Whenever we learn programming, there are many things that we will come to know later, but we will start using them at the beginning. So what are the things that I will tell you? So when you write first program in Java, first of all we have to write class. What are the code that we are going to write? We have to write in class. So we will write class, and what is class? Class is a keyword. So all the letters should be small, and after class we have to write the name of our class. So here I have taken the name demo, and this name should be a identifier. So what are the rules of identifier? We have discussed in the previous videos. You can go and check that video also. Okay, then after writing this class we have to write starting curly braces, yeah, opening curly braces. Okay, after opening curly braces we have to write public static void main, in parenthesis string args square bracket. So this line for now you have to remember, you have to write it as it is. What is the use, why we write public static void main, what are these things, we will discuss in the upcoming videos. So public, all letters are in small case, static void main, these all letters are in small case. Java is a case sensitive language, so you have to remember where to write small case and where to write capital letters. Okay, string args, string s you have to write in capital letters. Okay students, then after writing this again we have to write opening curly brace. Main, what is main? Main is a function. So whenever we write any function we have to write a curly braces. Then system.out.println. So this is the command you can say for now. This is the command to print anything on the screen. So here system S is capital and rest other are in small case. Parenthesis, in parenthesis double quotes, in double quotes whatever the message you want to print on the screen that you can write. Here it doesn't matter that you are writing in uppercase or in lowercase, because whatever you write here that will print on the screen as it is. Then semicolon. Now we have to close this main function, and for closing this main function we have to write closing curly brace. After all we have to close the class. For closing the class we have to write curly braces. So this is the first Java program. Now let's move ahead and see the next program. So this is our next program. Here I declared a class test. The rules are same, public static void main string args. So these two lines you have to remember, you have to write as it is. Just you can make change here, but here also you can remember, you have to remember that here you have to write only identifier. For that you have to remember the rules of identifier. Okay, so in this program what I did, in this program we are adding two numbers. Okay, so in public static void main I have taken three int type variable A, B and C. Okay, whenever we want to take variable, what are variables, what is int, we have discussed in the previous video. You can go through this link and see the video. Now for this, see, when we want to take any value in a variable, we have to declare it. How to declare? First we have to write data type. There are 8 data types in Java, so any data type according to your requirement you can write. Then we have to write variable name. Variable name is what? It's a identifier. So you have to remember that all the identifiers rule it must follow. So then it is the statement to declare a variable. Okay, but what if I want to declare more than one variable of the same data type? Then we have to write a comma b comma c, means how many data types, how many variables we want to write, we can separate by comma. Comma is what? Comma is a separator. And after the last variable we can put semicolon. So this is how we will declare 3 variables of int type. If you want to declare 2 variables, write a comma b semicolon. So why I took 3 variables? Because in one variable I will store one number, in second variable I will store second number, and in third variable I will store their sum. Okay students, now check that. A 5, I stored 5 in A. B is equal to 7 means I stored 7 in B. C is equal to A plus B. Now the value of C will be the value of A plus the value of B. So we stored the value in C, and then I print system.out.println sum is equal to plus C. Now I have calculated sum. For printing sum I have to use the command system.out.println. Now sum is equal to, here you notice that sum is equal to, I write in double quotes, but this C I write outside the double quotes. Why? The thing that we want to write as it is, that we have to write in double quotes. So sum is equal to, when I want to print the message on the screen, I want to print like sum is equal to and the value of sum. So this thing I want to print as it is. So whatever you want to print as it is, write in double quotes. Then plus C. What is C? C is the sum of A plus B plus C. We have written it outside the double quotes. So when we write anything, any variable outside the double quotes, it will print the value of that variable, and the value of C is here 12. So when we execute this program, it will print sum is equal to 12. Okay students. Now let's move for the next program. Next program is of calculating area and perimeter of a rectangle. So first thing that we have to think about class name. So class name we can take rectangle, and this are the same as we have written in the previous programs. Now to calculate area and perimeter of a rectangle, we need 4 variables. One variable to store value of length, second variable to store value of breadth, third variable to store area, and fourth variable to store perimeter. Out of these 4 variables, in 2 variables we have to take value ourselves. Length and breadth we have to take value ourselves. After that, area and perimeter will be calculated. So here I have declared 4 variables of int type L, B, A and P. In L I assigned some value, in B I assigned some value, and in A I calculated area, and area of rectangle is length into breadth. So length I stored in which variable? L. Breadth I store in which variable? B. So I write L into B. Next is perimeter. For calculating perimeter, I write 2 multiplied by L plus B. The formula for perimeter is 2 into L plus B. Here you have to remember that whatever the operator you are going to use, you have to write. We cannot write here 2L plus B. It will be a error. Okay students. After calculating perimeter, now print system.out.println command. Area is equal to plus A. Area will be printed on the screen as it is, then A, the value of A. Perimeter will be printed on the screen, then the value of P. Okay students, now you have to tell me by comment that what is the value of A, what is the value of P. Write the comments in the below section. Okay students, hope you enjoy the video. If you have any doubt, please write in the comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.